Minecraft. Fantasy. Well, you're half right, Minecraft. The entire name of this map is Vinyl Fantasy 1.1.1 that Brian's been playing. This is episode number 40. We're going to go back to the Nether, and you guys like episodes where I die a whole lot, right? Well, then I think you're going to like this episode. Not exactly what you expect, though. Let's get started. Alright, we are back. We are still in the Nether, and it occurs to me that in general there's been one thing per area, and so last time we went over into that real world area that I've forgotten the name of, but I'm thinking that what else we need to find in here is going to be over in this Nether fortress made of stronghold bricks, and so I'm going to have to continue exploring that. However, at the same time, there was a sign over at the entrance that I missed last time, and so I just want to go read that sign, so we'll start out over there. Alright, so there was more apocalyptic dreams, but then this sign I never read. Brought to you by 3-2. Okay, fair enough. So I think we have dealt with that whole area, the hell on earth kind of area, and so now I am going to, I guess, head back into here, because I haven't gone very kind of deep, far back that way, through this fortress stronghold thing in the Nether, and yeah, I'll bring you guys back in as I seem to explore some new area. Alright, so I'm up on top of the room where I found this awesome sword that I'm now carrying. Got some gas attacking me over here, and basically it seems like there's a whole section of this place that is not kind of connected. And so I think my plan is to try to build kind of a bridge over here that gets up to there. It's going to be dangerous because I have to kind of go, over and through some holes in the void. But I think if I'm careful, I should be able to build kind of a bridge over here out of some nice strong bricks. And so that is my plan, and so I'll bring you guys back in as necessary. Oops, crap. And that is why we build safety rails. I wasn't even thinking about silverfish. Aha! I found another chest. Now, the last time I encountered one of these chests, there was a hole in the roof, and then there were a bunch of magma cubes and things spawning above it. And it sounds like it's the same thing here. And so, for safety's sake, I am first going to come up to the roof and take out a bunch of spawners, and then I'll go check out what's in that chest. And speaking of things you find when you're up on the roof, some ghasts. I'm not going to worry about them too much. In a moment, I will be back down inside, and they won't see me. Let's reclaim my handy bricks, because they are awesome. And let's see what we've won this time. It is a speed potion, a golden apple, some other tools, blah, blah, blah. I don't really need any of that right now, and so I'm going to leave it here and continue to explore. And I will bring you guys back in, when I find something noteworthy. Oh, we're back at one of these intersections. Does this have... Oh, crap, just silverfish. But not creeper spawners. Alright, well that's a nice change of pace maybe, although it makes me wonder if I've gotten away from the area that 32 has kind of custom built, and we're back into an area that's just kind of automatic terrain generation with block substitution. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it seems like it's kind of a dead end up here. Alright, I'm going to continue looking around. Okay, my house is back here. I think I explored everything that was over here, and so now I'm headed out into this direction, which is an area that I've not explored yet. And I can see that there are spawners underneath here, and so presumably this is another creeper intersection, and the fact that there are spawners around also makes me feel like I might be on the right track as opposed to the wrong track, and so hopefully we will find some stuff. This is still a huge area, and I'm not sure what direction is the best to go. This one feels kind of... I guess that is technically the farthest away from the house, but this one just feels right to me, and so I'm going to head in this direction first, and we'll see what we find. I see another creeper intersection ahead. It's interesting. It seems like the light from the spawners seems to leak out into the corners. Oops, alright, I lied. I was thinking I was seeing light from the spawners in the center of the intersection, but I obviously was not, because there are not spawners here. There is a blaze spawner up here, and so these are very easy to take out, because unlike the other spawners, they're not primed, meaning that they don't immediately the moment you get within striking distance of them, they don't immediately spawn monsters. They start kind of from the beginning with their countdown timer. And I'm not sure why 3.2 chose to do it that way, but it makes the blaze spawners really easy when you see them kind of coming up. I see there's another one over there. Looks like this is just going to be a dead end over here. And so I guess I'll try to go this way next. Yep, I'll bring you guys back in as I find something. Aha, it didn't take long, but I found something. There is a tower with 4 ghast spawners in it. So I think that we are in business. And so I guess before I just immediately rush over there, I will at least try to do some recon from kind of standing right here, just to try to see what I'm looking at. It looks like there's a way that I can kind of run in the front door over there, and it's not clear to me if... Yes, there is kind of a void hole, kind of like between where I'm standing and where I need to be, and so I need to get over to this path, and then I think I might go ahead and use some potions and then try to run up there. But yes, the fact that there's ghast spawners definitely suggests to me that there's something good over there. Alright, so I'm going to head over there and try to get in position to then make an assault. Alright, so there's some magma slimes spawning over in some room that's right over here. Basically from where I just was, I just kind of carved a way down and across over to this next thing and made myself a little bridge with some safety rails. But I'm wondering if I should try to get in there and take out the magma slimes first, because they really are a pain and they push you around a lot. I don't think you can just see the gas over the top there. I don't think that I'm going to be close enough to the gas spawners that I'm going to start them spawning if I take out this room of magma slimes, I think. And so I'm going to try to keep an eye out. It looks like there's a bird cage in there too. Okay, great. So I'm going to try to keep an eye on that, but I am going to try to go ahead and take out these spawners first. Ugh. Have to be careful of the pigmen as usual. You don't want to accidentally hit them. Hit one, and then all of his friends decide that they're no longer your friends either. Ooh, we're getting really close here. I'm going to walk away for a moment. But yeah, that's definitely where we need to go. And so, I wonder... with the gas spawners, I could choose to ignore the gas spawners and just let it spawn a number of ghasts. And, oh, but the danger... Right, the danger is... Oop, crap. Just fell into the hole to where the spawner used to be. Oh, and there's creepers over here too, okay. Alright, there's multiple dangers. Creepers exploding obviously could blow a hole in the floor, and so that would be bad for us. There could be silverfish blocks, and so gas fireballs could take out the silverfish blocks. And yeah, anytime we have blocks disappearing, those are potential places... Oh, crap, I am in a lot of trouble now. Every pigman in the world is going to be after me. Alright, the good news is... They seem to be very bottlenecked, but I do not know, from not having experience with this, how long it takes before the pigmen give up on you. The good news is I'm in kind of a safe area right now, but that was kind of a bad accident to make at this juncture. And so I'm not sure if I can just wait it out. I presume that these guys aren't coming after me, but I think that's just because they don't know I'm here. Yeah, exactly. If I get closer, they all start running towards me. And so I guess I might as well, since there's only one or two, go ahead and try to take him out. And some of the others are dumb and they just kind of like fall in the wherever as they're coming after me. Yeah, a bunch of them just fell in holes in the void. But now I have to worry about pigmen as well, which is not what I intended to do to try to attack this area. Yeah, at the same time I really want to make progress. Pigman can spawn naturally. I'm not sure if any noose... Oops. Hello. You seem to be angry at me as well, and you've not fallen in a hole. Oh, hello. Here's another one. Alright. Is there another one down here somewhere? I see. He was just standing on some jack-o'-lanterns. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how long that's going to be a problem for me. The good news is, with this awesome sword, I can kill pretty much anybody super fast. And so long as the number of pigmen is small, let's go ahead and get some light out into the creeper intersection. Are these pigmen still angry at me? Yes, they are. Okay. So let's go ahead and take care of him. Yeah, I think I can still advance on this area safely. I am not sure if the gas that I just heard are spawning up in the spawners up near the birdcage or not. And this pigman is definitely angry at me as well. Wonder if I can get him to, if he stands on top of this pumpkin, will he then jump off and he'll either fall in the void? Yeah, he's still down here. Let's go ahead and take care of him. Hey, pigman. Alright, you have been dealt with. Okay, let's try this again. I have light in the creeper intersection. There is a ghast up there. I expect that is the case that I will be setting off these gas spawners as I destroy the creepers, but I really need to destroy the creepers. And so I'm going to do that. Hello, creeper. Alright, let me back off for a minute and I will take care of this one creeper. Yeah, in general, it's the case that this area... Oh, now we have ghast. The ghast is not a problem, because I have a bow and arrow with power, and so I can destroy that pretty quickly. Alright, there's a... Oh, zombie pigman after me. And a ghast, of course. Alright, but I can sprint, I can turn, I can get on the pigman. This awesome sword helps me out a ton, because I have knockback and I can easily kind of get my bearings again. Alright. And so now we've gotten rid of all the creeper spawners, and so I think I could just run in there and grab whatever is in this bird cage. And I will spawn some more gas, but I think I'm just going to make the run for it at this point. Oops, there's Blaze. Oops, and there was another creeper that I didn't see. It is the redstone ore. Okay, great. I am now going to make a semi-hasty, semi-leisurely retreat because I want to keep an eye out for where the zombie pigmen are. But yes, that wasn't bad. In general, like at this point, the combination of having good, strong... Oops, there's a pigman. Right, I have to worry about pigmen falling on my head. Basically, I have to worry about pigmen for the entire rest of the journey, which will be unpleasant, but I think I can take it. There's only a few gas that ended up spawning over there. There's blazes on the roof over there as well. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to make it back safely. With good armor, there are not a ton of spawners in here, and the spawners that are there... Hey, this pigman's my friend again. That's pretty nice. Alright, where's the ghast who is shooting at me? There he is. Let's see if I can go zoom! And possibly hit him. Yeah, in general, the spawner density has been kind of relatively low. There haven't been tons and tons of spawners anywhere in this map. And the spawners that have been there have been predictable, in that they always come at like intersections or different kind of certain places. Alright, where is this ghast? He's really getting on my nerves. Yeah, that's right. Alright. And I think the predictability coupled with the infrequency makes this area a little bit too easy. Basically, by the end, like, I mean, I've had this awesome sword, I have all this armor that's enchanted. By the time you get to this area, like, I wouldn't mind it being harder. And so that is some feedback that I will give to 3-2. I have lost track of how I got over here or what my way back is. I see the little bridge that I made over to this section over here. And so I just need to find my way back down. Alright, so I'll take some time. Yeah, I think I must come down over here somewhere. I'll take my time to find my way back down, and we will go place the redstone ore. Oh, and now that I'm thinking about it, okay. And so it seems like there were two areas here. There was the area where that was the Hell on Earth, where we got the coal ore. And there is the area that I'm in now, the copy pasta area. And so I think, since there were two areas, and each one had a birdcage with the ores, then that might be all that there is to find here in the Nether. Okay, this is not the right way to go. I am unable to kind of talk and keep away from gas and all this stuff at the same time. I'm going to find my way back, and then I will explain what I'm thinking in terms of where we need to go to find the last disc. So I will see you all in the short bit. Alright, I am back at the Jukebox Monument. We're going to play Far again, because that's a track that I like, and because we have something to celebrate. That is a block of redstone ore. And I am going to go place it on the bonus block location where it goes. So at this point, we have found 10 of the 11 records, and all 6 of the bonus blocks. So the only thing that we're missing is... think it's the gold record. Wow, all of a sudden I've become good. Yes, the gold record, record number 13. And so it's been the case that every named area has had something important. Both of the Nether areas had these 2 ores, which I guess makes sense because it's sitting right here next to Disc 11, which opened up the Nether portal. Except one. There's one named area that we haven't gotten a disc yet. And do you guys know what it is? You guys probably do. You guys maybe are watching other people play the map or who knows what. But in any case, the area that we haven't gotten a disc from is the starting island. And I remember in the starting island, there were a few places kind of underneath it that I didn't really look around. And so I think that is actually where I need to go next. And I have like tons of awesome equipment on me on the one hand, but on the other hand, I can't imagine the starting island's going to be that hard. And so I think let's just head right over there right now and see if we can go find, because I actually know one place that I definitely want to go look. So it has been a long number of episodes, but I have been watching other people play Final Fantasy as well. In general, I try to avoid anything that's going to give spoilers if they go to places that I have not yet been. And so, for example, one of the reasons I was so eager to go back to the Broken Wizard a few episodes ago was because Joe Hills was going over there. And so I waited until I finished that area for me to go over to the Broken Wizard, and there's some good loot over there that I missed. But basically, right over here, there used to be a giant hole in the ground that I plugged up, and I watched a number of people like fall in that hole at the beginning of their playthroughs of Final Fantasy. But the fact that there was a giant hole, I did a lot of digging underneath the starting island over here, and there's a lot of space underneath the starting island, but I haven't done any digging over here. And so, since the starting island is a named area, and it's the only named area that I haven't found, I don't have a shovel. I'm going to go make myself a shovel so that this won't be boring, and then we're going to start digging around here and see if there's something underneath part of the starting island. There's one other place in the starting island that it might be as well, but that's the one that I think is most likely to actually possibly contain a birdcage. Alright, I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, so I'm back over here at the starting island with the shovel. I made cobblestone shovels simply because all of my iron is back up in the Jukebox Monument and I didn't feel like going back up there. But basically somewhere around here, yeah, there's definitely like a hole into the void over here. And so I need to be careful that I don't fall off the world, but at the same time I really want to check out what may be around here. And so I don't remember exactly where the original... Okay, so there's some bedrock that I can stand on. But somewhere over here there was like a big hole, like it was, I don't know, like 4 or 6 holes. I hear footsteps actually. I thought I heard a couple of footsteps. I don't know if you guys can hear that. And I thought the hole was right over here. There was obviously one hole right there. But I thought there was more of a hole and there were like vines growing down inside the hole. It's been a number of episodes since I saw it on my own. But as I said, I've seen some other people just getting started who've kind of fallen in this hole. There's a lot of bedrock down here. Alright, but maybe I'm wrong about this, and so maybe either this wasn't where that big... I really thought the hole... I thought I put this red wool kind of like in where I thought the hole was. Alright, I'm going to dig around for a minute, and if I find anything, I'll bring you guys back in. Aha! Like 2 steps where I just was from where you just were. Here is what I was thinking of. Basically, there were vines hanging down from the earth, and... Oh, no, this is not where I was thinking. This seems to just be the edge of the island. But maybe from the edge of the island we can get a vantage point where we can see different stuff. Nah, I seem to be out on the side of the island. This is not the area I was thinking of originally. Alright, I will bring you guys back in when I find it. Hello! I thought I heard footsteps. There is a creeper. And, yes, there does seem to be another area, and this was open space. Like, I just dug out a little bit more dirt, and now there's some open space that this creeper is standing in. And so, my awesome sword will make quick work of him. But yes, there is definitely something under here that I have not seen before. But it just seems to be a big open room, although there's another hole out at the bottom. Does that go down anywhere? It looks like it might actually go somewhere. Alright, I've got plenty of light in here. I don't think there's any other enemies who can spawn. I think that creeper was a natural spawn. And I cannot see. It looks like there's a lot of bedrock kind of going down there, but I don't think that there's anything for me to stand on below. So I just want to put a torch there. It does go down another bit of a ways. I'm going to go ahead and plug that back up and just see. Oh, I think that's red wool directly above me. Yes, okay, so this must be, I see. So if I plugged up that hole would have gone directly down through that hole to be a hole in the world. Well, I feel like I'm kind of onto something here, and there's more red wool, and so this must have been where the general hole was that brought you down, and so maybe I need to dig across from here. Maybe I'll try that. Alright, I'm just going to keep on digging, and I'll bring you guys back in as necessary. But it does feel like there's something here in the subterranean area of the starting island. Okay, I dug a bit around more, and I didn't find anything, but I still find this little hole really suspicious, and so what I did is I just slept in a bed. I have discarded pretty much all of my inventory because I'm afraid I'm going to fall out of the world here. But basically, I am going to use a water bucket to just kind of get down here and see if there is something even further below here. And I brought some bricks and some torches, some dirt blocks and some torches, just in case there is something that I see. But basically, okay, so I'm kind of like swimming back up here, and so I guess I can put some blocks somewhere. Oh, I have to get the blocks in my bar. I'm gonna drown before I even start this. Alright, let's try this again after I get some air bubbles. Okay, this time I am holding some dirt bricks, and so I will be able to place some dirt as I come down somewhere over here. Okay, oops, oh dear, I just fell out of the world. Alright, thought that was probably going to happen. I didn't see anything there, and so I'm not sure. I think I might have placed a dirt brick now so that I can actually like fall onto the dirt. I'm going to take one more peek just while we're here. It is totally dark, but yes, now I'm standing. Oh, wait. Oh, that's just the hole in the... That's... Alright, I think maybe it's not there, and so I think perhaps I'm going to have to look elsewhere inside the starting island. And so, yep, I will re-equip and start looking around elsewhere. I'm pretty sure I've visited all the areas. Yeah, let's go back up top and figure out what's going on. Alright, I was still curious, so I died 3 more times, but I managed to make a little ledge out here and get some torchlight. But yeah, I don't see anything kind of hanging below the island over here. It's definitely the case that the bedrock kind of goes down in different areas. And I really still feel like these holes are very suspicious, and that whole kind of empty chasm that I dug into, but it doesn't seem like there's any birdcage or even kind of room for a birdcage kind of inside the bedrock anywhere around here, and so I think I'm going to have to keep looking. So I will bring you guys back in as I do that. Alright, I was doing some more digging in the direction of where I saw the light, and there's a spider web here. And I don't remember ever seeing any spider webs anywhere on the starting island, and so that seems odd to me as well. And so I still feel like there's something somewhere. And so, yes, at this point, it's one of those things that it doesn't take me any kind of mental effort to expend just to kind of dig around more, and so I'm just going to dig around more, and I'll let you know what I find. Alright, sorry to keep bringing you guys back in and dropping it out. If I dig directly below the spider webs, then there is this, and that is a torch that I have not placed. I am pretty sure. And so... Or is it? No, it is a torch that I placed. Darn it. I have no idea what's going on. Alright, there's one other place in the starting island I thought to look. And that's basically, sadly, something that I didn't discover on my own. But originally, this was kind of carved out into an X. I guess for like X marks the spot. And so I know from watching other people's videos that there is a treasure chest right here, which contains some kind of like minimal starting resources, but I wonder if you dig down further down here, if it might lead to an important spot under the starting island. And so basically that's my plan. I'm actually going to start kind of over here. I'm going to kind of dig a stairway down kind of underneath the starting island and see if anything is down underneath over here. Okay, well above me is that little chest that was underneath the X marks the spot, and kind of digging around underneath it there is just a lot of bedrock, and I don't see anything that's down here. And so, kind of starting to run out of ideas here. Could also be under the VF, I guess. Let me try digging in the other direction and see if there might be something over here. I did find something underneath the VF. There is another chest down in the floor down here. And it contains, I see, just some more kind of initial resource stuff. And it looks like there might be space below it, and so I'm going to continue kind of digging down over here. Oh, well, it looks like we might just be falling out of the world down here. There is a place to kind of build down a little bit more, and so as dangerous as this may be, I really want to take a look at kind of more of under the starting island. Just because I feel like the starting island is the only named area where I have not found a record disc or one of the bonus ores. And so it seems like the best candidate of places to look. But I still do not see a birdcage hiding anywhere. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Alright, I will see you guys back up top. Alright, I'm starting to run out of ideas here. I have visited every area on the map, right? Let's try to go through it kind of clockwise. So the first area I went to was the land of the snow golems, and we found a disc over there. And we also got the lapis. Then I went to the snow pyramid, the lava pyramid, and that's where we found all the iron, and we found a disc in there, as well as the fake birdcage. We went over to the sand area that's off in the distance over there, and we found a disc over there that was kind of all by all the gas spawners and blaze spawners and things. And then when you come out this way towards the Jukebox Monument, from over here you can see the big tree. We found a disc over there. Past the big tree was the graveyard, and we found a disc in there. And then over there is the Broken Wizard, which is where we found disc number 11, which opened up the Nether portal. We then went into the Nether. We didn't find a disc in the Nether, but we found two named areas, and both of them had an ore, one of the crazy bonus blocks. So then over there is the Magma Citadel, and there's actually an area of the starting island that's still unlit over there, and so I'm not going to walk too close over there because there's tons of enemies, since it's some of the only places that they can spawn. But basically the Magma Citadel's over there, and we found the disc. I felt like I got very lucky in terms of where I just happened to enter, where I saw some spawners, and then immediately stumbled right onto the birdcage. There's a skeleton over here who might see me shortly, and so let's go ahead and take him out. So that's the Magma Citadel. Then over here, right, there was the Christmas tree and Mountains of Blood. And so in the Christmas tree, we found the birdcage, which was a bedrock birdcage. In the Mountains of Blood, we found the birdcage over there. It had lots of gas spawners and things. And we also found the Bad Dreams area that was way back out there. And then over here is another area of the starting island that isn't completely lit, and so there's a bunch of mobs who kind of spawn over here. But then we circle back around to the land of the snow golems. And so, yeah, I feel like we visited everywhere. And so I am not sure. Yeah, there's the area where all the mobs still spawn, because it's still dark over there. And there was a chest, you'll recall, that was, I think I found it right down here. It was kind of showing, and there was some lava nearby. And so I ended up kind of digging also kind of like around that chest, and then when I was trying to light up the rest of that island, I kind of like dug underneath the island a bit over there. Looks like this zombie might be onto me as well. So we will go ahead and get rid of him, because that's what we do. We kill the bad guys. And I want the little wind chimes. Wind chimes. And so I don't think there's any other... There's the Mushroom Island. Oh, there's the Mushroom Island. Did it have an area name? It might have had an area name, and I didn't find... I found all the gold, but I didn't find any chests there. Let me go back and review the video and see if that area actually had a name. And if it did, maybe there's more I need to explore over there. Alright, I took a look, and the mushroom biome does not have a name, and so it's not a named area, and as a result, I don't think that we're going to find a disc there. And so, where else on the starting island could I look? I mean, there are lots of Cheaty holes in the world, kind of all around it, where you might fall through. But yeah, the main places I could think to look, if it was kind of buried underneath the starting island, which is the only place it could be, because it's not anywhere in the sky, and it's obviously not in the surface. And there were things to dig up in the starting island. There was the chest down here, there was the chest under the VF that I just found. And then there was, I keep coming back to this hole, but there was just kind of like, this is kind of the biggest area of the island, other than the area that's right next to your house. And there was a big hole through here. And yeah, I remember there were vines. Yeah, I'm going to go back down looking around in here again. I don't know what I should be doing. Okay, so for the big original hole in the island, I was originally thinking it was underneath this red wool, which is where I went digging. But I think it's actually underneath this pink wool, because this is where the vines are hanging down against the bedrock. This is what I remembered. And so, maybe there's something down here, because that looks, well, kind of important or something. And it's surrounded by bedrock on all sides, which means you might not be able to get to it from the outside, possibly. And so, should I just throw down a water bucket and try to ride down here again, I guess? I'm really worried about falling out of the earth, of course, but I think that'll be the right thing to do. I'm going to once again, yeah, put away some inventory and sleep in a bed, and so then we'll hop down there. Okay, so once again, I've slept on the starting island. I have minimal inventory, and we are basically going to see... Ooh, I should take some dirt, so I have some blocks to place under me, potentially. But we are basically going to try to ride down this water and put down some torches and just see if there appears to be anything down here. Yep. Crap. Okay. Well, there might be more down here yet. Oop, now I'm going to fall out of the world. Well, I can use the torch trick to get some air real quick. And... oh, I thought I just got some air. Hold on. Torches, 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 torches. How am I not getting air? There we go. Oh, go, grab, 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 grab. Oh, can I fall? I fell out of the world again. I am not good at this game. Oh, dear. This is kind of frustrating. I thought that we were going to complete the map. I thought for sure this was going to be the last little bit and it was going to be easy, and it's not turning out to be that way. I will take a few more things to stand on and a few more torches, and I will try this again. This time I'll make sure I place some blocks out kind of underneath me as I'm kind of going down here. And I'm also going to try to like stay kind of like pinned in the corner here. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, so there's some blocks to stand on, so that's nice. Oops, except for I'm about to fall off the world here. I'm also going to drown, but one thing at a time. Oop, crap, 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 crap. Yep. Alright, good news is I got a breath of fresh air. And I'm also building some more oops around. Now I won't be able to swim back in here, will I? No, I can still swim back in here. Okay, great. Let's put another piece of dirt there. Okay. Neat. Now I can actually stand here and breathe and take a look around for a moment. And yeah, I could possibly even like fall down into here. And so, do we see anything? Or anything over here? It looks like there might be something around here. Alright, I'm going to swim back up and go get some more blocks to build with and a few more torches, and we'll keep looking. Alright, well I've got a little ledge right here. Basically, this is the big hole through the bedrock. And it keeps going down a bit, but then I just kind of hopped out here to take a look, and there's bedrock and different things. I don't know if I hopped out too early and I need to go down further to look around more. Yeah, I guess I'll do that, so I'll try to like go a little bit further down, so see you guys in a bit. Well, I fell out of the world again. I'm just going to keep looking. I'll bring you guys back in if and when I find a bird cage. Yuck.